In early December 1998, I received a phone call from Manfred Schoenerr in Germany, a fellow Suzuki and Kawasaki two-stroke collector. "Hello Dave, guess what? I've found you a patroller." Knowing that they existed in Germany, I had asked Manfred to look out for a patroller. 5 years later it happened. After a few phone calls to check that all the vital bits were on it, I sent him a deposit and arranged to go over at Easter 1999. Dave Pitcher, the Kettle Club chairman, came with me, meeting at Harwich and travelling on the Sea Cat to Hook of Holland. After 6.5 hours through Holland and Germany, we found the small village and Manfred had a few beers and settled for the night. Next day saw us load the bike and make our way home, tired but very pleased. The bits missing were as expected: the lights and siren, the brackets at the front to raise the indicators, and the stiffening cross brace. The bike had been kept in a basement for the last 10 years but was in surprisingly good condition chrome-wise, just a bit scruffy as the white paint had yellowed slightly. I put a battery on it, put in some fresh petrol, and hey presto, half a dozen kicks later the engine fired up. Great! Hang on, where's all the water coming from? There are 3 O-rings between the top half of the crankcases and the barrel to seal the waterways. These had obviously perished and were leaking water. No problem, easy enough, just take the barrel off and replace. Wrong. Not that it isn't an easy job to do, just that the clutch was sticking, so I guess the plates had stuck together with lack of use. 10 minutes later the clutch cover is off to reveal a mess. There is a steel band that goes around the clutch basket arms and this had broken. Also, it must have happened previously. The cases had been welded up from the inside and the gear on the back of the clutch had been slicing off fine slivers of aluminium ever since. It was everywhere, even blocking the holes down the center of the gear shafts, preventing oil getting down, so a full engine rebuild was done. It is always best on a GT750 to change the crankshaft oil seals if it has been standing for a long time, as they harden up from having petrol on them. I knew from past experience this should be done but was hoping to get away with it until I could make it my winter project. So to the back of the garage it went until October 1999. The bike was totally stripped and a full engine rebuild done. The rest was quite easy with not much chrome, just shot blast everything and powder coat it white, except the tank which I had painted and striped correctly. The bike was registered in April 2000, and has been used since, gaining a 3rd Best Suzuki award at the Lotherton Hall Show in July. I have borrowed some genuine lights, red, from Dave Pitcher, for display at future shows. These were brand new in the box and came from New Zealand. As far as I am aware, this GT750 is the only one in this country. In fact, I only know of 2 others in Germany. Dave's Posse. As seen at Wombwell event hosted by Ian Whittaker, June 2001. History: the Suzuki GT750 were used in many countries. For English-speaking countries, America and New Zealand, it appears the bikes are called patrollers. But in Germany they were known as highways. As far as I know, they were also used in Austria, South Africa, Formosa, now Taiwan.